Navin Lalu's streaming network, specialist in clean audio, multiple camera angle view and a photo slide for professional live streaming. Call Navin at 335-0205. Navin Lalu, bringing real-time events to you and yours. Navin Lalu's streaming network. Call him 335-0205. Also available fantastic drone footage. Navin's streaming network.
केशवाय नमः ॐ निर्मलं गंगाजलं सर्वपापहरो हरि एतैं च देवाय पुष्पैः धारणं तपो मण्डलदुकन्दायकं पुष्पैः धारणं समर्पयामि श्रीखण्डचन्दनं वन्दितं नित्यं पवित्रं पापनशारणम् आपदं हरते नित्यो लक्ष्मी वस्तु सर्वदा श्रीचन्दनं समर्पयामि श्री यजमान श्रीखण्डचन्दनं वन्दितं नित्यं पवित्रं पापनिशारणम् आपदं हरते नित्यो लक्ष्मी वस्तु सर्वदा श्रीचन्दनं समर्पयामि ओम वनस्पतिरस्तु पास्तु ज्ञानो मनोहर आग्र्य सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं पतिगृहीतं श्रीधूपोऽयं समर्पयामि Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Main man, come here. Some on this side and some on this side. So they come on this side and some come on this side. एक बार बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. My dear devotees, at this time I request each and every one of you to stand. Who cannot stand, remain sitting, nothing wrong with that. Put your hands together, close your eyes. Bow your head, contemplate on that Supreme Personality. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nataya Sitaya Patiye Namaham Yang Brahma Varunindaro Damaruta Stunvantari Stavai Vidai Sanka Parakramopanishadai Gayanti Yang Samogam Dhyanavastatirgate Namanusa Pashyanti Yang Yogino Yasyang Tang Navidu Surasura Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Everybody together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One more time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai. Bhavan, take a seat. Take a flowers. Yeah. Dishani Kalyuga Pratanam Charani Tikolini. Amuk Jajman, Masiya, Siri Amuk Samatsari, Amuk Masi, Amuk Pakshi, Amuk Tito, Amuk Gutrut, Amuk Sharmaham, Mamapatak Durvakam, Siri Padmeshwaram Prityatam Prataham, Siri Anyishti Sanskar, Siri Shikam, Shinim, Prit, Yajman, Masiya, Sikriva, Aham Karekshe. Inside. Nice. Take this water now. Sprinkle water 3 times. Touch hands. Om Amugotrasya Amukpretasya Predva Siri Snanam Maya Dhyatita Homo Patishatam Snanam Maya Dhyatita Homo Patishatam. गंधद्वारा माय दीयते होमोपशुद्धं श्री अमुकोत्रस्य अमुक्प्रेतस्य प्रेवा श्री वनस्पति समर्पयामि. अमुगोत्रस्य अमुप्रेतस्य प्रेद्वासिरे दीपं माय दीयते होमोपतिष्ठताम्. In your flyers you will see a bhajan mark. Jai Krishna Hari. For those of you who are familiar, we can chant together. Hari Om. Jai Krishna Hari. Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. Jai Krishna Hare. Shri Krishna Hare. Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. Jai Jai. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. और कोई न केवन हारा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों के दुख दूर करे. जय जय जय. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे. विष को भी अमृत कर दे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे. विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे. जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे. श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, ओ जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, ओ जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। भगवान take your seat, my dear devotee. Nice. Take this from me now. Everything other prashant. Om Amuputrasya Amuprekasya Preva Pindupari Maya Diyatita Gomo Patishatam. Amuputrasya Amuprekasya Maya Diyatita Gomo Patishatam. Shri Vishnu Bhagwan ki jai. Nice. Now wipe your hand. Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai. Let me at this time pay my humble respect to each and every one of you. Greetings. Today it marks an important day to the soul of Lakshman. This soul, what gave us life or the prana in our body today, it was given by God. From God we come, to God we shall go back. My question here today will be, we pray daily in our life to God. But in this world today, can we say who is God? We'll pray to God in the form of Vishnu Bhagwan, in the holy name of Jesus Christ, Allah. And yet today we have a lot of come in. Just take a seat now here. And still we have a lot of wrongdoing taking place in this world today, my dear devotees. Yet sometimes we live a healthy life. Sometimes we live a not a healthy life. We live a good life, we live a bad life. But we have what you call a judgment day, where the soul will be judged for when it reaches the maker or the creator in the universe today, my dear devotees. So here we will speak about who is a creator now. Who is a creator? A creator is someone who created this universe, that have this universe existing as it in this point and moment in time, my dear devotees. But when God created, He didn't create us just to come in this world to make numbers. He created us in this world for a purpose in this world today, where we can do what we have to do as our duty to human society in this world today, to my dear devotees. And then what are we doing with our lives today? Last week, Monday, Stacy called and asked if I could go to the home, do a little guitar part for Lakshman. And then the other daughter, well, I don't know who is who, so she called and she gave direction as which part I was going. And it so happened that when I reached here, the owner of that home, she came out and she greeted me. And she said, Pandit, I'm a Hindu too. Could I see what you do? I said, no problem. There's nothing to feed. Ashamed about. I said, I need water. I need tulsi leaf. I need the flowers. She went and she get it. And while we was doing the little part, and I rest my hand on Lutchman's head. I don't know if she relayed that to earlier. Lakshman raised, and she said, that is a good sign for Lakshman. Since she here, she never moved. I said, okay, yes, it may be a good sign, but it's showing us a sign she's ready to leave here. When we take that tulsi water and we drop it in the mouth of tulsi, Lakshman, they say she wouldn't drink it. I said, this, she have powers today. She will drink this water. And I drop and she drink the water and she said, Pandit, you really is a blessed person for she to drink the water. I said, no, she is a blessed soul today that she could accept tulsi water before she leave this mortal world. Then I went to her hair, by her ears, and I recite the sacred mantra of Lord Krishna. And when I was doing that, here she, and the owner of the home say, yes, that is the end of it. So she prepared herself for something, what we call death. How many of us prepare for death? You got run, we got hide, we got jump, we got do what? We got go on the earth. The day will reach, you have to leave this mortal world. That's why we say live today as if it's the last day in our life. Who know they will see us tomorrow? Or who know what they'll see us next minute or hour from now on? This is what the life is with us as a human being today. But now where there is peace, where there is unity. No peace, no unity. What about in a home today where home is divided? No unity in a home, no peace in a home today. And most of the time when you're watching your flyers, the last thing you're going to see what? R.I.P. Rest in peace. You're dead, how you going to rest in peace now? When you're living, you can't rest in peace. When you're dead, your soul can rest in peace. When you die, it now start for you. The journey now start. Because this soul, as it leave this mortal body, before it could get judgment day, and all religion will teach what we call judgment day. And before that soul could be judged, the amount of crucifixion he may have to go through before that soul could reach the Creator where it will be judged. And we are human beings, we are healthy human beings in this world, living in this world, my dear devotees, doing what? We are not here to make numbers and to occupy space. The Creator sent us, as I was saying, for a purpose in this world today. And since the Creator sent us for a purpose in this world today, let us do what is prescribed to do, our duty, my dear devotees, in the right manner, in the name of a Creator in this world today. Ramesh is here, the president of the temple. He can bear testimony when Red Eye, how is it? Moran? Errol Moran. Everybody will know Red Eye. And when Red Eye was there, Lutchman was there, and many of the old members here, that temple was up to mark. Every time you go, they always there. They come in, Baba Sitaram, they greeting you. They're making the sacrifice and leaving home to go to the temple and making sure that where before you leave, you have things to eat in the temple. It's still going up to today, up to last night, but was like that there, my dear devotees. Do your duty, not when you're in a village and you have like a temple or a mosque or a church and it's going down the drain and you allow it to go. Try to build it. That is why today we pay respect when you pass into a mosque, a temple, a church. You give respect, you bow. Not because if I'm a Hindu, I will only bow before a temple. I bow before all religious place of ceremonial worship. Sometimes when we in our bed on the last stage or on a dying point and moment in time, now we want the priest or the imam or the pundit to come and say prayers for us. When you had your youth and your young days and you're healthy, we never doing prayers, we never saying prayers, we never giving thanks to God. At that point and moment in time, will it make a difference? No, my dear devotees, it will not make a difference in that time, my dear devotees. Though Lord Krishna tell you at the time of death where your thoughts are, there you will go. And if you think of me, then you shall come to me. But let me say, I don't want to call nobody name here, right? But let me say Mr. So-and-so, he born, he grow, and he become a pest in a village. He destroy in your village. He thieving in your village. He committing murder in your village. And if at the time of death, Jai Sri Krishna, or he take the name of Allah, or he take the name of Jesus Christ, where will he go? According to what scriptures is saying. But the same Jesus Christ and the same Allah and the same Vishnu Bhagwan will have to pass judgment for the time you're born until the time that soul leave that body, my dear devotees. So there we don't look at some things as a fallacy or an answer story and say, yes, at the time of death, God say, take my name, I come into him. You live a humble and a righteous life. At the time of death, too, you will go automatically, you go straight back to the realm of God, the Creator himself, my dear devotees. Sometimes when you reach, I never go, so okay, I got only say what we just hear and what we just read. When you reach by the Creator and you see sometimes he pull out a stack, sometimes he just say, all is mine, God. They say, God, oh God, give me a chance. Let me go back and rectify. This is the problem. This is the problem we have. This is the chance we get to come here to rectify it back, my dear devotees. And what are we doing? We are in more to it now. When you reach it now, you see a bigger one taller than you. Huh? It's true. We are here. We are healthy people yet. And there we are to our thoughts. Today we lost something in our life we call morality. We lost something in our village we call unity. In our home today we live in what? Not diversity. How we live in today? What are the results with even parents and children in this world today? Ask the elder people here who have a lot of elderly people tell you a long time when you do something wrong in school, you're getting licks. Not true? And when you reach home and you tell your parents what happened, is licks on top of it. That make long time people straightforward. Today you reach 9 years, 10 years going up there, you can't tell a child nothing because they're ready for you. And you're afraid to even discipline your own children in life today. Then what we expect in this world today? Look, I have one of my classmates, Reuti. We had a teacher in school that he called Sutherland. And you do shit, he will, in front of the whole school, he will tell you, and one big wick and hit you. And when you see that teacher next day, you're afraid, you want to leave to go home, but you make sure what? He put discipline within your life, my dear devotees, today. That is why when long-time parents beat children, they bring morality and discipline production. Where all that gone today? You know what we're afraid? You discipline your child, they might want to go in the back of the house, or they might want to go in the garden shop and buy a little tonic and come and drink it. You're afraid that if that is what they choose, leave them, let them do it. Don't let them bring disgrace and shame into your home too. Some places when you go home so nice, and when you watch it divided, plenty children not talking with parents, brothers and sisters not talking. And worse yet is when you reach in a stage like Lutchmin. I see it happening here, just join our reference. I know where mommy have the will, where mommy have the deed. I know where she big bearer day. Where all the gold earring she was to wear and thing there, boy. And if the son come and get it, she want to fight. And then what will happen, my dear devotees? Yeah? Back and I'll start, and when you're done, oh God, division take place. May I want to see my brother now? He do me so and so and thing. When you're living, whatever you want to give children, give it while you're alive. Not when you die. You know, we just say when we dead, what they do, that is their problem. But then you're creating problem within the home to that time, my dear devotees. Put priority while we are alive, so the rest of your children's life will be peaceful to my dear devotees. We is healthy people yet again? And what are we doing with ourselves today in life again? You know, when the when the Calypsonian was singing, bring back the old time days, they know why they just sing these things. If you could bring back this time, my dear, we are in the hard time they face, eh? But although the old people face hard time, you know what happened? Life was nice, it had meaning, it was pleasant for them, it was beautiful. And if you ask somebody, elderly people again, they was to work for 1 shilling a day. Today is 25 cents, long time was 24 cents, not true? Sometimes for the 1 month they work, they get $5 sometimes, but they make it do. They buy land, they build house, they buy car, they educate children. Today you're working for 20, 30, 40, 50, must be 100 and something $1,000 and it's still enough in your home. Why? You see this? When it become big, you cannot don't satisfy your own self, my dear devotees. You know how I saying, eat little and live long? When you eat too much, what has happened? You just get a belly big like mine. Then you're uncomfortable. But when you have belly flat like this is life, this is we, this is the human nature, this is us in this world today. It's 6 months and 1 year to help. While you're living, help yourself. God do help those who help themselves. Because if I sit here today and I have no money and I only say, boy, I want money, what to do, how to make money, and I sit down, how many money you go come from a tree? You have to get up and work. You have to go and seek some way where you could get a job or employ some way and get money. But you know what happened today? We lazy. When you go somewhere and they say, I want 150 a day, now me I want that. $500 a day, yes, I'm taking it. And you're going to work for 8 o'clock, but 11 o'clock you want to be back home. Like Ramesh. I could say Ramesh now, his friend, he don't. Well? No, it's fear is fear. We need to be right. When I say Ramesh, they're dealing in chemical that is poisonous substance, so they will send him home to go and take care of himself, not to remain whole day, and something wrong with them, and now they have to say about them. No. This is we today, my dear devotees. But I live in here, and I watch by Kyok's house, I see a nice bunch of fig. Kyok's gone to sleep, boom, I got cut it, I bring it, I walk down the road with it. I gone by Miss Jean, I have a nice bunch of fig here, she have a grocery here, she hand the fig, she sell it out. She don't know where the fig come from, but she buy a bunch of fig and she sell it. Huh? Poor innocent lady now can still get what? Sin for buying stolen vehicle. Goods. Huh? But we have a lot of stolen vehicle now, so you know vehicle has come in your mind. Huh? So stolen vehicle come like kidnapping today. Look at where today we know even safe in our land, in our home today. With our young children coming up, our girl children, when they're outside there, you're uneasy. You're only waiting for a moment to hear a phone call. All right, daddy, so mommy and nearly reach. And until they reach home, you just sleep comfortable, rest comfortable, mind dear devotees. Only a stone-hearted person mightn't have that mind within them. Regardless of how bad parents may be, they still have concern for who? Their children. We all have parents, we have concern for our children, but then children must have concern for parents too. They must have concern for parents. How much children does have concern for parents? And you know what is now our one division in our home today? From the time you reach a certain age and you have a phone and you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and so anytime you wake up, and if you call last night, boy, oh yeah, you called, but like I sleep away, I say get up, you know, I miss your call last night. You're driving, you're on the road, you're on the phone. That is why you see we are how we are today. Ask Kyokes and all of them people long time when you have a death in your family and you have a daughter living somewhere, like we say, Cedras or somewhere. You have to make sure you reach down there to send that, get a message that you could stop and call. That is the purpose of a phone, for what? Information. But when we get that kind of information, you know, when you get a little cut and you take it as make information, that's the information we get in today. Bad information. Not the good one. And you know what happened again? Before you sleep? Well, you want a honey and loving lover and all kind of things, you just get in phone. What about in your home? What about your mother and your father? Mommy, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Good night or pleasant night or Sitaram. Have a blessed night. And give them a kiss. Not when they reach like this. She knows nothing now. You could kiss she how much you want. It have no meaning to it today. None whatsoever. She can't say the son come and kiss you or the daughter come and kiss you. When you're living, show them the love, appreciation. Open their heart. Give them that joy. Give them that feelings within them. Not when Mother's Day reach or only Christmas Day reach and you say, Mommy, I love you and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Birthday. Let every birthday be that for them, Christmas, New Year's and birthday, by showing them that love. When you're living, do these things. Don't when you're dying, you want to bring a rose and say, oh God, Mommy, I love you and I want to put a rose in your body. She don't know what you put. Give them the rose when they live in, for when I die, I cannot smell that rose. Give them the while they live in, they got smelly sweetness and the nectar of it. And this is we human being today. We are healthy human being in this world today. I know it's a little hot here, but I nothing. Better we get the heat and the rain. You know why? She died on a good date. And when people believe in this world today, especially Hindus in the country of Trinidad, we celebrate in what you call Ganesh Utsav. And Ganesh Baba, we say, does take away all problem, trouble, and worries. Look at when today, disposing of who? The body of Lakshman in this period of time. The life she lived on the day of the disposal, automatically, you could say, that soul is a blessed soul, my dear devotees. Before I continue again, we have the granddaughter of Lakshman, Stacy. Tracy. Stacy. Tracy. Tracy will come and address you, my dear devotees. And I got mixed up now, Stacy and Tracy. Come here. You don't watch nobody, just read what you want. Take your mind out of country and just read. Play reading instead.
Sitaram, today as we celebrate the life of our mom, we remember her as a loving, hardworking, and very active member of our community. She came from her hometown of birth, Suchitri Spinal, at the tender age of 9 with her siblings to the village of Bish. Being the eldest daughter, she was married at the age of 15. She then had 6 children and lived life to the fullest with lots of adventure. She was one of the best cooks in everybody prayers. And don't talk about when she had her prayers. Any and everybody would come to eat Tanti Lutchman food. She was always given to her kids, and she loved to give licks. She was a very active member in the temple and never faltered in her devotion for her religion. She was a loving mother and grandmother to 2 of her granddaughters. She did her best in whatever situation she faced in life and never gave up. She will be dearly missed by all her siblings, children, grandchildren, and great-grand, and in-laws, and all whose hearts she touched. We would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one who stood with us from day one until now. We love and appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lutchman will be missed by everyone. You ever go in a funeral and sometimes somebody come in the funeral, they come with somebody and they don't even know who the people, and them they even crying more than the other people in the family? Yeah? Yes, my dear devotees, this is the thing that's happened. Sri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jaya Rama. Repetition of the God or the Holy Creator of this year every day in our life will always bring good fortune to ourselves today. Before I continue, we have the president of the temple, Ramesh, who will address you, my dear devotees.
Sitaram, everybody. A pleasant good morning. Thank you very much, Baba, for giving me a space to say a few words. And I think Baba did an excellent job by reinforcing, right, what life is all about and how we should live purposeful and meaningful life as we go on in this journey. We are saddened of the passing of Auntie Lutchman, commonly known as Auntie Lutchman. Everybody know Auntie Lutchman in our temple. An ardent devotee, a member that was very committed and organized. Right? We will miss her. She was one of our chefs in the temple. And as Baba rightly said, you know, herself and Uncle Red Eye, when they have to do anything in the temple, they always arrive early. Make sure that everything is okay, right? Food-wise. She was a dedicated person in our mandir. She gave her all. Many of you here are here today because of that love that she had rendered to you. And today, you have lent us support to this bereaved family. We will surely miss her at the temple because of the contribution she had made. Just to touch on a few notes, as Baba rightly said, we must ask ourselves as Hindus or as human beings, what kind of life are we leading? Are we leading a life that is prescribed for us by the various scriptures? Or are we living a life that is hither, how it hang its wing? Don't wait until something traumatic happens in our life to get that wake-up call. There are many people who give you so much of good knowledge how to carry about ourselves in our daily life. But what we do, we take it in this air and let it come out in the next air. Similarly, look at Baba in our work. Yes, we just come home a little early. Baba had it nice, you know, right? But nevertheless, right, we must live a life that is condensed with good spiritual and moral values. Look at the breakdown in society today, where people have no respect for one another. People have no respect for life. People have no gratitude today. You do something good for them, and they'll watch you and they look like they know you. They share no good feelings for you afterwards. That's the life that we want to live. You see, in this community here of Central, it was family oriented. This is my hometown in Plumita, Central. And I could say, this Central village, look out for one another. We live like family. Auntie Lutchman and her children, they grow up here. I know all of them. And just like Baba, I get the mix up too. When I look, I have to say Stacy or Tracy. I just have to make that judgment too. Nevertheless, today, let us learn from Auntie Lutchman, as today is her last. The body is here for a little while and then it will be disposed of. Take a little lesson. Take a little lesson for what Baba has said. There's a church in your village. Go and visit it. There's a masjid in your village, go and pray. There's a temple in your village, be part of it. Don't pull it down. These institutions are there for a purpose, to enhance, to elevate our lives. Don't be if you're a Hindu, just try to be a good Hindu. If you're a Muslim, be a good Muslim. If you're a Christian, be a good Christian. And see what a better place our country will be. When we must live with an attitude of gratitude to all. As a member of the temple, I would like to say to this family, whatever service that we can render, we are here in whatever capacity. We'll try to facilitate that. And to all of you who are here, and to members of this family, I know it will be a great loss, but nevertheless, this is inevitable. Once you are born, you will surely die. Live a life that God has prescribed to you. It's not a hurtful thing to say good morning, to say I love you, to say thank you, and I appreciate what you do. These are the fundamental values that we forget of long ago, as Baba was saying. Let us bring it back in our society. Let us appreciate one another. Let us live in harmony and in peace and in love, and see what a better place Trinidad and Tobago will be, and the world at large. Thank you, Baba, and to this family. May God continue to bless you all. May that blessing of Auntie Lutchmin fall on you all, that you, all of you, will be happy. Sitaram. Thank you, Baba.
Very good. Sitaram, and thank you very much, Ramesh. When we alive, Tanti Lutchmin, Mommy, you name her, different name. The moment that life leave this body, you lose that dignity. We now refer Lutchman to as what? A body. So we lost respect from the time you lose your soul, you lose respect for that person who we say ma, or mommy, sister, or what. For instance, when the body come in, we gonna say Lutchman come in. They say, look, the body coming up. Or say the hearse coming with the body now. So we lost that, my dear devotees. Every day we wake up, we must say, thank God for a healthy day. And thank God for being wealthy in our life. What is wealth? Wealth is not the amount of millions or billions or trillions we may have. Not me, you know. People will have. Wealth is your health. When you have your health, you have everything you can work and make wealth. Some people say, okay, but if we have the money and we need health, how what will happen? Well, then don't let your health go. If you know you're diabetic, and every day you want to drink sweet drink and put sugar in your mouth and eat sweet rice and jalebi, what happen? Yeah? But if you take care of yourself now, don't like me sometime, you know, eat one time for the day. That's why my belly was bigger than he, but it's going down now. I got boast now. Huh? Eat one time and eat something that you got sustained from. And when you got sustained from that, you become what? A healthy person. Like I just asked a person, they say they want money, they're living in poverty, they want this kind of life. I say, okay, I give you $3 million, you want it? But you have to do me one favor, you have to do something in return. They say what? I say, I'm taking you too high and I'm giving you the 3 million. No, Baba, how I go see? Then you're a millionaire. Where's the use of the money now? You see how value we are in this world today? Do we consider our value and do we count our blessing, how healthy and wealthy we are in this world today? Not like the man when he walking down the road and in 2 crutches and he catching his tail in the hot sun and he going and you're passing him up and down street. Nobody have the courtesy to stop and give him a drop, even me too. But we have to be mindset. When we give in, who we give in to sometime. Not like these people in the highway every day with a cardboard, help me please, help me please. Help me feed my child, I need food. Then there is not healthy people, there is no wealthy people, they what? They're using people for what? Their welfare now, my dear devotees. So be mindset again of who we are in this world today, my dear devotees. According to Ramesh, follow suit, live the life, and Mitan, Lutchmin and them have done, or the elderly people long time have done in this world to make this world how they are. That's why they have a saying, parents make children, children make this world. This world is how parents make it. Try and don't be selfish and only think about your child alone. Sometimes you're living in a place and you're eating, you're drinking, and you're married, and sometimes 2 houses after they have no food. But they'll take all the food and throw it in the garbage, and the rubbish truck will take it and carry it. And when you do things like that and you throw away food to man, and some people suffering for the food, then you have a strap, that curse has come back to you too. That's why long time people was to give, cook and feed. You're doing big yag and feeding people. You have Thanksgiving, you're inviting the priest come and you're inviting and feeding. Feeding is one of the best policy we have in our life, that when you feed somebody and you give them that food and they're belly full, they say, God bless you. They won't say, God curse you. God bless you because you give somebody something that they appreciate and they're sustaining their body with my dear devotees. I remember when I was going to school, just now 225 cents fall here and I didn't pick it up. But when I go in school a long time and I see a 25 cents, I was pick it up and watch all about and push it in my pocket. Because 25 cents had real value. Today we come like you passing and you see even $20 to somebody might say, well, you know who does what do you think about $20 now? But we're going that. Where's the value? Then where's value within ourselves to my dear devotees? You know, I like to talk plenty, you know. But you know, we have everything have to come to an end. And there's a stop and a limit to everything too. Even the scripture say, Eka dina hame bijana hai. Eka dina hame bijana hai. Jag chala jahe sara isa kavan tikana hai. Eka dina hame bijana hai. Ek is one. Anybody know any other ek? Yeah, when you get pain. The body aching me too bad. But I mean only one pain my body have. So ek din means day. Eka dina hame bijana hai. Just as Lakshman is here, one day too, each and everyone will be in this situation. God look at not body as who is rich, who is poor, who have a big house, who have a small house. God look at everybody as one. And we all, is either two places we got go. Is either 6 feet or in the cremation side. Unless if they murder you, never get your body. If volunteer use it up. Sometimes you just get the remnants of the body, which is the bone, my dear devotees. So all the millionaires or all the poor person we are, we will still be in this situation where we have to go and face what we call our judgment in life, my dear devotees. So prepare yourself for when you're what? Reach that Creator to be judged. Not to do things to reach by the courthouse to be judged, because wrong judgment could pass within you. And many times it has happened. I can tell you, I was in the service, I worked as police for years, and I could tell you, wrong judgment has passed, my dear devotees. So the only fair judge it have is who? The Creator. They say judges are, don't judge people and don't point finger at people and judge them. Don't do that. Judge yourself. And the day you could judge yourself and say, yes, today I judge myself, I'm ready to go to the Creator. Creator, take me now. That is good. Not only when you're in a bed and say, oh God, God, take me now, take me now, take me now. And then somebody younger come and die who have no sickness, they say, watch. Look, the young person who is sick, he dead, look at, I suffering. God will take you only when they're ready for you. When the time you reach, you can go. Some people try to jump from a house to kill themselves, they live. Some people try to hang themselves, they live. People drink Gamaxone, they survive. People drive down in river, people pull them out living. Is when he ready for you, then you got to say yes. You can't break that one. Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai. So I'm going to close my part here now. And when we close, the immediate family will come, put all the flowers, whatever you want to do, and then you, the members of the public, will come and view. We have one stop to make here. Mafikin. And the rest is yours. Ganesh Utsav continue tonight in the temple from you, the villagers. Turn out and support your temple. Come and pray. Bring your little offering. Offer it to the divinity of Lord Ganesh. And surely he will give you great vardhan in your life, my dear devotees. Vishnu Bhagwan ki jai. So fellas, take flowers in your hand now. Before we close, anybody wish to say anything or make a contribution towards Lakshman life? Family, anybody? Come here.
Officiating Pundit, members of the family, cousins, people of Plum, one of the greatest village still there is in Trinidad. One of the few places you could still leave your window and your door open. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Mickey. I am Auntie Lutchman's nephew. Well, what I want to say about Auntie Lutchman is that, just to reiterate a few things that Ramesh would have said, just about 2 weeks before she took in sick, I was speaking with her, and I don't think the members of the Hindu community acknowledge the great work that Auntie Lutchman has done in our temple. And what she was telling me is that when they was building that temple, Ramesh, you might probably know that your father would have tell you that. Auntie Lutchman, that is what she tell me, eh? She said she used to go and sell ice cream. And she had Angie and Crow and them small. And they used to be just like how she granddaughter is here with the children, and she used to be small with the selling ice cream and make funds to help build that temple. So I just want to make a plea to the temple that Auntie Lutchman is one of the foundation members. And please do not forget her, right? We had people from Central here, Uncle Bill, Auntie Lutchman. I remember when Auntie Lutchman, when they had Ramayana and she walked up the road with the knife in she hand. Who could remember that? When she walked away with the knife in she hand, we know she going to peel talcary. So you know the food going to come out good. So when I see her walking up, I know later I go in Ramayana and best food. I have met people from all over the country and they say some of the best food I have tasted is from the Plum Mandir. Right? So Auntie Lutchman, you will very, very be missed. We will miss you a lot. You have been like a mother to us, right? I live right next door. I always come here. We always feel welcome. My sisters, my brothers, all of us. You always treat us like your own children, and you will dearly be missed. And that is my little 2 cents. Thanks again.
Thank you very much. Word of wisdom again. On behalf of Lakshman. The great poet will speak and says, "Speak of me as you have always done. Remember the good times, the laughter and fun. Share the happy memories we have made. Do not let them wither or fade. I'll be the voice that whisper in the breeze. I'm peaceful now, put your mind at ease. I've rested mine eyes and gone to sleep. What memories we have shared are yours to keep. Sometimes our final day may be a test, but remember me when I was mine best. Although things may not be the same, don't be afraid to use my name. Let your sorrow last for just a while. Comfort each other and try to smile. As my opening remarks was, how many people today they smile? See? I've lived a life full with joy and fun. Live one now and make me proud of who you will become. So that name, Lakshman, will always be a legend in the eyes of her children, grandchildren, and yet great-grandchildren to come, my dear devotees. And not only to the children, to the village at large, she will carry that name, my dear devotees. Ko nahi janata hai jaga mein, Kapi Sankata Mochana Nama Tumhara. Better than the person is the name. So she will always carry that name. And why we use that mantra, I tell you, we never see Vishnu Bhagwan, we never see Allah, we never see Christ. Whoever see them? But we believe that they walk upon the world, so we still pray to them in that name. We take their name and pray. And that is what it is saying here, better than person, is that name. And what she say, make me proud of who you will become. Means to say, try and live in the home, peaceful, with unity, and live as one. Don't let division take place, my dear devotees. Don't do that. They say, how you are to me, so I shall be to you. For what goes around, comes around. For what end miss you in, pass you. Always keep these words of wisdom and make life better for our own selves, my dear devotees. So, come forward. I ask each and every one of you, please stand, put your hands together. Who cannot stand, nothing wrong, remain sitting. Standing is just a matter of respect now. And if you cannot do it, as I say, be comfortable how you are, my dear devotees. Hari Om. It says, my Lord, this is all I request from you. When my breath leave this body, bless me so that I should recite the sacred name. At that moment, when this life departs the body. My opening remarks was to every day take the name of a creator who we believe in and make life. It says, Itna tu karna swami jab pranatan sanikalim Govinda namalikara jab pranatan sanikalim Shri Ganga ji ka tata hoy Yamuna ka tata nikata hoy Aura sarva nikata hoy Jab pranatan sanikalim Itna tu karna swami Jab pranatan sanikalim Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodharam Vasudevaharim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Valadam Janaki Nayakam Ramachandra Bhaje Om Anadini Tudevta Shankara Chakradhara Ghara Akshay Pundarikaksh Prit Moksha Praro Bhava Baat Boli Siddhi Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Ram Nam Satya Hai. Nothing is better than the name of God in this whole, my dear devotees. Bhavan, take your seat. Offer your flowers now. All right. To the immediate members like the children and thing, ground, all come, put all the flowers. Look at how you all take now. Huh? Yes, around here. Yes, Lori, my question, she wants to sing a bhajan. All right, we have a devotee who is going to render a bhajan while members of the family is coming to offer their respect.
एक दिन हमें भी जाना है दिन हमें भी जाना है, जब चला जाते हैं सारा इसका कौन ठिकाना है। एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा, खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा, खेल निहारो खेल, कर ले इसको कर ले बंधे, फिर नहीं आना है। एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। कौड़ी कौड़ी करके जोरी, कौड़ी कौड़ी करके जोरी, मालिक जाना है संग न जाए कर ले बंधे, संग न जाए कर ले बंधे, फिर पछताना है। एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, जिनके लाख पर दीप भरत है, जिनके लाख पर दीप भरत है, जात वो हाथ पसार, जात वो हाथ पसार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। राजा रंगा कोई नहीं चिन्हत, राजा रंगा कोई नहीं चिन्हत, सबके करत आहार, सबके करत आहार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहुविधि पर, वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहुविधि पर, कोई न पावत पार, कोई न पावत पार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। भवसागर में जीवन नैया हो, भवसागर में जीवन नैया, राम लगावे पार, राम लगावे पार, एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, हो एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। बनवारी रे जिनका सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे। बनवारी रे जिनका सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे। झूठी दुनिया झूठी बंधन, झूठी है ये माया, झूठी दुनिया झूठी बनाया, झूठा साथ का आना, झूठा सास का आना जाना, झूठी है ये काया। ओ यहाँ साचो तेरो नाम रे, बनवारी रे जिनका सहारा तेरा नाम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे। रंग में तेरी रंग गए गिरधर, छोड़ दिया जग सारा। रंग में तेरी रंग गए गिरधर, छोड़ दिया जग सारा। बन गई तेरी प्रेम की जोगन, लेकर मन एक तारा। ओ मुझे प्यारा तेरा धाम रे, बनवारी रे, जिनका सहारा तेरा नाम रे। मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे, मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे।